So remind me again, how long did your dad own this car?
He bought it new, 1984 in Germany.
In Germany, huh?
And took German delivery and drove around for 3 weeks and shipped it back to the U.S.
Wow.
And then he drove it. We lived in Los Altos.
Mm-hmm.
He drove it for like 10 years as an everyday driver to Sunnyvale. That's where he worked.
Yep.
And then he got a different, vehicle, easier to drive. And we sat in the garage. And then my brother and I took it over, like in like 2000-ish. Started taking care of it. And
is your dad still okay?
he's still, yeah, he's all right.
Good.
Yeah, he's getting older and yeah.
Nice. So you probably remember this car throughout your childhood.
Yeah, I learned how to drive on it.
You did?
Yeah, it was like you got to learn how to drive a stick, and it was like,
Wow.
yeah, I think it's
That's so cool.
totally.
Man, history is always nice to have with these cars.
Yeah, totally.
He's always up in the Bay Area, right?
Yeah, it was in Los Altos, and then San Francisco, and then Marin.
Did you say your dad did anything major to the engine?
No.
I see a new alternator and a fan, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I have to look through his service records. I mean, there's been like new clutch, new alternator, like no like modifications or anything,
In terms of paperwork, did he have a whole bunch?
Yeah, I'll get it for you.
Yeah, let's check it out. This is cool. Look, it's got first aid kit, the original first aid kit, tonneau cover. You got original bag with a tool jack and everything. And you always had this high-tech place.
High Tech did all the service when I moved up here, starting in 2007.
These are like the really old documents.
Yeah, I know. Like it was Reitmeyer's work stop. We used to take it in Los Altos. I mean, I used to take it in and stuff, get the oil change for it.
Are you guys Polish?
Russian's last name.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's awesome. The old window sticker.
Yeah.
It's on his name, right? I see it right here.
Yeah.
Wow. That's always.
All right, well, we're buying this lovely 84 Porsche 911 Cabriolet. What can you tell me about this car? What's the history of it?
This is 1984 Porsche. My dad bought it in 84. He took German delivery, drove it in Europe,
Wow.
brought it back to the U.S. and drove it for about 10 years or so. And then my brother and I drove it, and
Wow.
I've been taking care of it for a while.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you remember about this car? Do you have a lot of memories with it?
I mean, I learned how to drive on it. No, just tons of memories. It's just been super fun.
Which one would you say is your favorite?
Driving like Skyline Boulevard up
Nice.
in, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you got all the records since day one. We were going through them. He has like the old window sticker. Let's show them the window sticker. That's just really cool to have. So essentially when his dad bought it, he kept all the paperwork. So that's the way to do it. And then it's just beautiful to see all the history all in one space. So one family owned since day one. How do you guys feel selling it?
It's time to move it on.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, but it's a little bit of remorse. Yeah.
What was the final factor of why you guys sold it?
It was just time.
Yeah.
I can't really say. There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you making the deal with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And we'll make sure it goes to a good home.
Okay.
Here's another one of those cars that will check off anyone's boxes. This here is a 1984 Porsche 911 Cabriolet finishing Grand Prix white with a burgundy interior. Not only is this color lovely, but the story behind this car is so amazing as well. One family owned since day one. We have all the records, all the paperwork. The guy picked it up in Germany, brought it here to the USA. It was a German pickup car. He had it his whole life in the Bay Area. He has the window sticker. He has all the paperwork for this car since day one. Now he's about 90 years old. He gifted it to his sons. His sons owned it for some years, and now it's time for them to sell it. Their sons learned how to drive in this thing. It has all of its original paint. It has all of its service records since the day it was bought new. And this is a remarkable car in a remarkable condition with an amazing history. So check out this video to its entirety. So remember guys, this is the original paint from 1984. It is glossy, shiny. There are minimal rock chips, which is just remarkable. We're even gonna paint me to the bumper, and that it has the original paint. So it's really hard to find another Porsche that I could say with confidence original paint. and fully original paint. I mean, a lot of cars have majority original paint and whatnot, but through the years they had to touch up due to rock chips or whatever. But this one, this is how it came from the factory in 1984, and it still looks great till this day. So going through this stunning interior, you can see it's in very good shape. No paint lines, this car's never been painted. The seats are all original. Nice burgundy interior, clean mats. Back seats are very clean. Carpets are also in good shape, and the back of the seats are nice. All right, let's go through passenger side now. All right, guys, going into the trunk, you got everything you want to see. Nice carpeting. You got the first aid kit, the original Porsche one. You got the Porsche bag that the toolkit came in. You have a complete toolkit there. It's all very nice and, you know, well preserved. The cadmium is still very gold, and that's obviously just a sign of it being indoors. Very good looking car under here. Option sticker, you're welcome to pause it. Let's take everything out and show you guys what it looks like underneath. Underneath the carpets, you got no rust, no collisions. Battery tray area is nice. Everything is as it should look under here. That's the color Grand Prix white. Original spare tire. And you got the VIN number right there. So car runs, drives, shifts, does everything it needs to do, and I would say does it very well. No excessive smoking out the tailpipe. The motor presents itself beautifully. It looks phenomenal in here. Firewall looks very good. So as you guys saw, this car upshifts and downshifts very well. I was rolling and I hit it into first, and I can go into second right now if I wanted, very smoothly. So it's a very healthy 915 transmission. If it wasn't, you really could not just throw the car in first gear like this as it's rolling. So transmission feels good, motor feels good. I drove it about, what was it, 2 hours or 3 hours back home, in traffic, out of traffic, in the heat and out of the heat. So there's no overheating. There's really no funny business going on with this car. It's ready to go for anybody who is interested. All right, so the top's in good shape as well. This is clear. This is in good shape. This is on the flap of it. This is from when you put it down, but it's not inside. You see, it's just on the exterior flap. It's not worth doing anything about. All right, guys, going through the floors. You got new tires, no collisions, and no rust. Michelin tires are just brand new looking. Of course, all panels are OEM. It's original paint too. And that's a sign of it right there. All right, guys, now we're underneath the car, and I haven't noticed any leaking. This is after a drive. Everything seems very dry under here. So does transmission. Bilstein shocks. Back tires are in great shape. Nice tires. All right, guys, what car comes with all of this kind of paperwork? Now, what's really cool is this car was bought brand new by the same guy. It was a German delivery car. What that means is they special order the car, and then they pick it up in Germany and bring it here. It's still technically a U.S. spec vehicle, so it's got no side markers, and it's got the big US cars, but it was bought in Germany and brought here, and we have all the documentation from day one. And we're going to start from here and work our way that way, because we have old, new, we have a full PPI already done, so everything's here. Let's start off with really cool items like the original window sticker. We actually have both of them. You'll see the name here will match the name. The last name will match the name on the title as well. The same name when the car was imported. Look, delivery in Europe program. So it's got all of the paperwork from day one. This is so cool to have, especially on these older cars. Not all cars come with this kind of paperwork. All the import paperwork. You have the booklet that's in good shape. You got the books that were in that leather pouch that have the one and only owner. It has the option tag when it was bought, and what I just had it earlier, it has dealer services that stretch for quite a long time here until about the late 90s. Now, besides that, they started going to different shops, and that's also the name of the repair shop. You got books. Now, going into service records, I don't really want to show you guys a whole lot. There is everything under the moon here. I didn't see a rebuild. I did see clutches twice. Once in 2012, right over here, and another one in 1989. So they did the clutch a few times. I did see, changing oil, changing fluids. There is a lot of recent service records that are the high-tech automotive ones that are all over here. I think they're over almost 10 grand worth of receipts, because each one is, 1,000 or two, and there's quite a bit of them. Just regular maintenance. Again, it was mostly just brakes, fluid change. They changed all the brake fluid. They changed the shocks. They changed whatever was leaking. They replaced through the years. And we also have a recent PPI, and we're going to go through this. What's amazing is this car has phenomenal compression, meaning they always change the oil. You got 170, 170, 175, 170, 170. And not only that, through the years, they always did compression tests, and the car always seemed to have high compression. So motor does not need to be rebuilt. Actually, it is running at, at very high levels. Go through the inspection report. His initial, what he said at the end was he's very happy with the way everything came out, and his overall impression was it's a good car. Paint meter readings are right here from him as well. So you can see the numbers are very low. We're going to have our own paint meter readings, and he noted nothing but minor items. So you guys can read it. So very minor stone chips. He noticed the thing was a little tight, the doorknob. Very minor things. So, like I said, these are old cars. Nothing's perfect. Pause the video as you guys please. But this is a full PPI that has already been done. And it really just notes good things about the car. Tires are like brand new, and he points them out as well. Paint meter readings. And that's that, guys. So, whoever buys this car, we'll get to thoroughly go through this. If you come to the shop, you're welcome to go through it. I just don't want to show every single record. Now, if people call up the previous owners, that's not what they want, and that's not what I want you guys to do either. So, here is the stuff you got, and it's very hard to find a car like this.